Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rebecca with Mercedes-Benz of Collierville. Today I am going to be doing a brief overview of the 2020 GLE450. This one here is diamond white with the AMG body styling. You've got the LED headlamps, diamond grille. You have the dynamic driving, driver's assistance package, the chrome door handles, which if you put your hand behind any of the four door handles, it's going to automatically unlock all four doors. Hand over the top will lock them all back. You also have the illuminated star on the ground, if you could see it just barely in this bright light. Illuminated running board. And when you get inside, you have the upgraded Burmester sound system with over 1,200 watts of 3D surround sound. Then you have the heated and ventilated and control of the right side of the vehicle. You have the memory seating where you can save your seat settings, steering wheel, and side view mirrors into memory. And all you have to do is press your number and it'll go back to your exact seat settings. You can have up to 3 seat settings saved. You have the unlock lock, all of your windows, and a trunk opener and closer down here. The telescopic steering allows you to push your steering wheel forwards, backwards, up, and down. Parking brake. Your headlights are on auto, so you never have to worry about turning those on or off. You got your fog lights button and this roller ball. Adjust the brightness level of this side of your dash screen, which will only adjust after the sun has gone down. The cruise control is now located on your steering column. This is how you'll turn it on. This is how you set it, faster, slower. You have your dynamic cruise control, which keeps you that certain length from bumper to bumper from the vehicle in front of you. So if they slow down, so do you, keeping you that 75 feet from the vehicle in front of you. And of course your resume and cancel, and then your 2 touch pads, which this one is going to control this side of your screen, and this one will control this side of your screen. We solved a problem here at Mercedes. So basically in a lot of our cars in the past, or even other brands, it's been kind of difficult controlling your center screen. It's been inconvenient or distracting while driving. So actually we have now 3 different methods that is most convenient to you at the time. So that whenever you're driving, you can control your center screen from this touchpad and you never have to take your hands off the wheel. Or if you're resting here, you even have your rester pad here and you can adjust from right here, or if this is more your style, you can actually touch your screen now. So whenever you first get your GLE 2020 450, you go straight in and you want to get your phone Bluetooth connected. You'll go straight into this screen here and you'll say connect new device. And it'll start searching for a new device. When it finds it, you select it and connect. Allow all your contacts and you're good to go. And then navigation. The navigation system has become 10 times more easy to use. All you have to do, where to? Say you want to go to Capitol Grill. The Capitol Grill. It'll find the closest one, get directions just like so, and start route guidance.
The route is being calculated. Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Your radio has also become so much easier to switch wave bands from Sirius, FM to AM. All right here on the top of your screen, all you have to do is select like so, and you can change those stations just like this, and adding a preset is also 10 times easier by just pushing like so and adding it as a preset. Now, whenever you go into media, say you like to Bluetooth stream from your phone, say Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, any of those, whenever you get in your car, your phone will automatically Bluetooth connect. All you have to do is go into media, and it's automatically Bluetooth connected to your device. And apparently, it's Bluetooth connected to someone's device in this building. Probably Byron. Then you have your lotus flower, which is one of my absolute favorites. It's the comfort. This is where all the fun stuff happens. Massaging. You want to turn that high intensity on. I like it that way. And you have multiple different massages you can press play on. My massage just started, and so did my videographers. Seat comfort. You have seat kinetics. Now, this is going to slightly adjust your seat every 5 to 10 seconds to increase blood circulation and keep you awake during long road trips. This is where you'll adjust that lumbar. Usually people like 2, 3. And your side bolsters, this kind of cups you into the seat. Seat heating balance. When you turn your seat heater on, it's going to heat the back of your seat and the bottom of your seat. But if you're somebody who doesn't like your back to get hot, you can actually make it so that the back doesn't turn on at all. Ambient lighting, color. Our most popular color, I would do multicolor animation, welcome lighting, and climate. Go red moon and make sure we're on 100%. When I turn my heat up, it's going to turn red. When I get colder, it's going to go blue. Then you have vehicle info. You have a fuel consumption graph, which is going to show you your miles per gallon. You have engine data here, which shows your battery voltage and charge air pressure. Then you have your vehicle settings, which when the engine is on, if I turn the wheel, it would show me what degree my wheel is turned at. Then a digital operator's manual because Benz is going paperless. These are all of our quick access safety features. So you have your ESP, which is like your traction control. It's going to take those horses away from you in case it ever catches you slipping. Then you have your manual mode, which is what the paddle shifters behind your steering column are for. The right one is up, the left one is down. It's kind of a fake shifter. And then you have your parking sensors here, which you can mute at any time. Now, why would we ever want to mute our parking sensors? Say you're going through a drive-through or even a car wash, and it's beeping at you, but you know what you're doing? You can just mute those parking sensors. Then you have your active lane keeping assist here, which if you veer out of the lane, it's going to pull you back in. Your active stop and go traffic jam assist. So in the past, you have had where your engine shuts off when you come to stoplights or stop signs, and it's all in the past been controlled by the brake. As soon as you put your foot on the brake and your vehicle comes to a complete stop, your engine shuts off to preserve the life of your engine and preserve fuel. But now they have even advanced it even further with the active traffic jam assist, to where when the vehicle in front of you starts going, your engine automatically turns back on for an even faster get up and go. Then you have your dynamic driving, which when you set your cruise control, there will be a little green steering wheel that pops up in your center screen, and that's when you can take your hands off the wheel and the vehicle will drive itself. And then this is your head-up display on and off here, which you can see, if you could, let me show you right here. You can barely see it here, but that is your head-up display. It'll show you your speed limit right there in those dotted lines, the miles per hour you're actually going, and your compass. Car wash mode. So you can actually activate car wash mode when the vehicle is on. I can't run the vehicle in the showroom, but what that's going to do is it's going to fold your mirrors in, make sure your windshield wipers are off sensitive, and make sure all of your windows are up and that there's no way for any water or anything to get in. Then you have your assistance feature, your camera and parking. Your 360 camera is going to automatically activate whenever you put the vehicle into reverse. Then you have your traffic sign assist, which is going to tell you what the speed limit is, and you can see that right here as well, and your miles per hour and the speed limit there. Then you have your active lane keeping assist here. It's showing you, it's keeping you in the lane. You also have your active brake assist. So if the vehicle thinks you're going to rear end the car in front of you, it's going to actively start braking for you. You'll hear 3 beeps, and by that 3rd beep, if you haven't braked, it's going to. Then you have your attention assist. So over the next few weeks, this vehicle is going to be recording your driving habits. So say one day maybe you're a little distracted and you're overcorrecting more than usual. It's going to send you this little coffee cup on your command screen and say, hey, you're not being yourself. Maybe you should pull over and take a break. Active blind spot assist, so that's the triangles in your side view mirror. If somebody's in your blind spot, they're going to highlight red. If you put your blinker on to go in that lane anyway, it's going to beep at you. Then you have your active lane change assist. So if your dynamic driving assist is activated and you put your blinker on to go in the lane next to you, the vehicle will actually wait till the appropriate time to change lanes for you. Then your route-based speed. So what this is going to do is, say you're in a 55 mile per hour zone and you go automatically into a 45 mile per hour zone, but you don't realize it, Benz has got you. It's going to automatically bring you down to 45 miles per hour, and you can turn that on or off. You have your dynamic select, which is all of those different driving modes. You have the off-road, Eco, which saves you the mess on gas. Comfort, smoothest, most comfortable ride for you. Sport's going to make that gas pedal more sensitive, steering column stiffer, suspension stiffer. And then you have individual configuration, which basically means you can set your steering wheel to sports mode and your engine to comfort. Then you have your auto seat adjustment, which you can actually input your height into this vehicle and press start positioning, and it will actually position to what is appropriate for your height. Also, you have your easy entry exit, which whenever you turn the vehicle off and exit the vehicle, the steering wheel is going to slide up and seat's going to roll back to make more room for you to get in and out. Then you have your panel heating. Whenever you turn on your seat heater, these panels are also going to heat up, keeping your arms toasty. And then you have your belt adjustment. I call it the little hug for Mercedes-Benz. When you lock your seatbelt in, it's going to kind of slightly tighten up on you just to make sure that there's no slack in your seatbelt. Then you have your acoustic lock, so you can turn that on or off. That's if you would like your vehicle to make a sound when you lock it or not. You have automatic door lock. Whenever you get over a speed of 10 miles per hour, those doors automatically lock. And your automatic mirror folding. Whenever you lock the vehicle, those mirrors fold in. When you unlock, they fold back out. Then you have your exterior delay switch off, which you can adjust those times. So after you turn off the vehicle, how long would you like those exterior lights to stay on for? And then you have your daytime running lights, which I would suggest leaving on. Those two beautiful LED strips. You can actually see the reflection in the glass right there. A classic Benz symbol. And then your locator lighting, which I would suggest leaving on as well. This just means anytime you hit that unlock button after the sun has gone down, all those exterior lights are going to come on so you know exactly where your vehicle is located. And then you have all your system settings. Now this is all kind of personalization. Sports mode, progressive, which is literally changing the face of the entire vehicle, and classic mode. My personal favorite is progressive. Display brightness, normally people like this on 2. Day-night design, automatic. Medium, you don't want touchpad tap. Electronic. This is part of your Hey Mercedes, where you can say things like, "Hey Mercedes,
How may I help you?
I'm cold."
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side to 82 degrees.
She knows who actually speaks. So if my passenger was to say that they were cold, she would have known that, and she would have turned their heat up. And down here, you have your wireless charging port, which you can actually put your device on top of, and in like 3 seconds, it's actually going to light up and start charging my device. Then you have your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto port, which you can plug your phone in, and not only is it going to charge your phone, but it's going to mirror your phone on the screen. So if you'd rather have Google Maps or Waze, or just would like to see a ginormous version of your iPhone on the screen, you can do that as well. Then you have your cup holders, which are cooled and heated. Then you have hard buttons for everything that I showed you. Navi, map, radio, media, telephone, favorites, vehicle settings, and then you do also have your parallel park assist, which if you're downtown, need a parallel park, you can press that button. The vehicle will start searching for a parallel parking spot. When it finds it, you'll say authorize and take your hands off the wheel, and the vehicle will parallel park itself. Okay guys, so an optional feature for the second row seating is you now have heated seats in the back. You also can control the seats from here. So if you can see here, I'm actually moving this seat forwards and backwards by the door. I can even recline them. And when we go to the very back, that person, whoever is Bluetooth connected, is like playing through the car. I got this, guys. Okay. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're right there. Okay. So, as you can see, you have an optional third row in the GLE 2020s, and you can control the second row. So if you want to, you can actually completely flatten and have the entire back of this vehicle lay flat. And then all I have to do here is push this a little bit farther forward. And I'm actually going to hook my seat belts in here. so they don't get in the way. And there you are. I can pull them back up. Last but not least, one of my absolute favorite features is the soft close doors. So I can barely close this door. Thank you so much for joining me and listening to me talk about the 2020 GLE450 in this broad overview I just did. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and follow all of our social medias. The links will be in the bio down below. See you next time. So stressed out. I'm good. Yeah, I got this. Okay, ready, set, go. Hey guys. Okay, guys. Gotta get this. Okay, guys, so there are 3 different ways to control this middle screen. You've got this touchpad right here. You've got this touchpad. Oh, he messes me up.
Start off by saying there are now 3 different ways to control the touchpad screen. I would do it like this. What kind of person you are, your preference is there no matter what. Told you.
You're good. Probably Byron.
That's gonna be funny.
You have to add that in there.
Hey, please subscribe and join the movement. Let's go.
Are you kidding me right now? Hi. Oh, hey guys. What am I supposed to say here?